Hey guys, my name is Chris. I just want to share a few things about what's going on. For like the last year, I've really felt like God is shaking things. He's shaking. He shook the stock market. It crashed. The coronavirus hit. The coronavirus just does what it wants to. It doesn't. I mean, some people are more prone, but then there's all these exceptions to the rule as to who gets sick and how sick they get, and perfectly healthy athlete passes away. So I feel like God is shaking everything, and now that there's these variants that supposedly can even if you've taken a vaccine, you can still get a variant. So I believe like God is like really shaking things. So we need to really hold on to Jesus, and we've probably all of us have seen a lot of division. We've seen division probably in our friendships. We've seen division. We can see it in our communities. What some people think is okay, other people don't. Mainly, like mask, no mask. Should you do this or should you do that or whatever. And I'm not here to advocate, for what I think is right and what's not. I'm just saying like God is shaking everything. So it's just like it says in Hebrews chapter 12. Once more, I'll shake not only the heavens but also the earth, so what cannot be shaken will remain. Now, that passage just keeps coming up in my brain that God is shaking things, and we need to really hold on to Jesus. Keep your lamps filled with oil. You're going to see who the true believers are and who are not. Because I know that there's believers in church, and I know that there's people in church that are not believers. Sometimes you can just tell, like have a conversation, they have no interest in sharing their faith, etc., etc. But that's kind of like the main thing I want to tell you guys, and also this whole thing with Russia and Ukraine and NATO, European or United Kingdom, United States sending troops. I do think this is going to start a big war, like a big end times war. And then also the stuff going on in South China Sea. I do think that that's going to go into a war as well. So I'm not saying God told me that or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I mean, the world is ripe for the Antichrist, the Gog Magog war, which is what we could be seeing. Vladimir Putin knows that the United States is very divided right now. I think he's publicly said that, Biden's a weak leader. So, anyway, I'm just kind of like telling you guys what I see. Keep doing it. It's also a good time to do evangelism because people are looking for something to hold on to that's not going to fade away. People trust a politician, people trust a vaccine, people trust, but trust Christ. God has seen his people through the wilderness. There's been all kinds of miracles in the Old Testament and the New Testament. So don't be afraid as to what's to come. And another thing too is a couple months ago, I kept, it was like I could hear God saying there will be lots of angels. I was like, well, is that like while I'm here on earth or when I'm in heaven or what? But angels did visit people, so don't be surprised if you see angels in the days to come, because another verse that's coming to my mind right now is it says nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Well, like, Satan knows his time's short because Christ is coming soon. Not tomorrow, but the second coming cannot be that far off. Israel's become a nation. They're like 70 years into it. I think they're ready to rebuild the third temple. They have like all the plans ready. The Sanhedrin have even been doing rehearsals. So the time is drawing close. So just keep, doing the Lord's work and stay in prayer and follow Christ. So I just wanted to share those things with you. I really don't think things are going to go back to normal. I hope, it'd be nice, but I just don't think so. Of all the stuff I see, Another thing too is the U.S. dollar. I think is going to collapse. I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but all the money printing that's been going on eventually is going to devalue the dollar. Excuse me. So anyways, God bless you. I just want to share that few thoughts with you. And keep your hope in the Lord.